Hi guys, it's your girl Kia Nicole here, and I'm back with another video. In this video we are doing a holiday themed, in this case it's Christmas themed cookies, Grinch themed to be specific. However, this recipe can be used for any holiday. You just switch up the food dye to whatever color the holiday theme calls for. So you just need your icing, you need the confetti mix, food coloring, and some eggs and butter, and then I also use vanilla extract and lemon extract, but you can use whatever extract you please. Our next step now is to pour in the cake mix. I use confetti cake mix. Look at that, can't trust a man to do nothing. So I have Chris here helping me, and he just let the bag fall on in there. It's okay, mistakes happen. But yeah, so put in your cake mix, and then you're gonna go in with your eggs. But like I was saying, you can use vanilla cake mix, just plain vanilla. I just did confetti because I just wanted to make it a little more festive. And then you're gonna use a full stick of butter. So he cut the butter into smaller pieces so that it's easier to blend when you go in with your hand mixer. You don't have to cut them so small, but feel free. Alright, so now that you have your cake mix, your butter and eggs in one bowl, you are just going to use your hand mixer and blend everything up until you can no longer see the butter and the eggs, and everything is well mixed in. Alright, so I took over on this part. So the next step is to pour in, and look at me, I talked about him so much and I made the same mistake. So I definitely dropped the vanilla extract in there, so I had to scoop a little bit out. That I didn't show you guys that part, but I scooped a little bit out. But I would say maybe like a tablespoon or so of the vanilla extract. I have the measurements and the details inside. And then I also go in with lemon extract. You can use like mint, or this was Christmas themed, so you can use like peppermint extract as well, but I went in with lemon extract just a little bit because lemon extract is very strong and potent, so you don't need a whole lot of it. But oh my gosh, it made such a difference. Like if you are into lemon flavored things, like just a drop of the lemon extract, like and when I mean drop, I'm obviously a little bit more than a drop, but just a little bit goes a long way. Gives it like a hint of lemon flavor, and it makes it taste super homemade. So yeah, now I'm going in with the green dye. Again, I just made it green because they are supposed to be Christmas themed. I could have divided this up and did half green and half red, but I just kept it with all green theme, and it came out pretty nicely that way. I have red icing, so it's fine. So I'm just gonna put the red icing on the cookies once they come out of the oven. But yeah, so it's tough to stir the dye in there, and make sure you're getting gel food coloring. So don't get the liquid kind. I don't know how to describe it, but make sure it says gel. And yeah, so that's how it turned out. Now you're going to want to make sure that you have preheated your oven, and we are going to go ahead and scoop the cookie dough on to the baking sheet. Now if you have parchment paper, please use that, whatever you typically would use to bake cookies. I didn't, so I had to improvise. Aluminum foil works just as fine. So we also didn't have a cookie scooper, so if you have one, please do that. We had to use our son's baby spoons, as you can see. Tragic, but it got the job done. And at the end of the day, when we opened the oven, the cookies look like cookies. So as long as it looks like a cookie when it's done baking, that's all that matters. But yeah, we had to use the tablespoon measuring tool and then our son's baby spoon to scoop it out of the tablespoon measuring tool. So it was just, yeah, crazy. We look crazy, but it's okay. Like I say, the cookies came out looking great. But if you have the proper tools, feel free to use them, and if you're not, improvise like we are and just use what you have. And this is how it should look once you have all of your dough placed on your cookie sheet. And then you're gonna let them bake for about, I I think I took mine out after like 11 minutes, so anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. And you can leave it like this and maybe add like powdered sugar or something on it, or you can go the extra step that I'm going to do and actually put icing on them. So I thought to kind of turn them into sugar cookies, like the store-bought ones, you know, the ones that are like super sweet and soft. But actually, guys, these tasted way better than the store-bought ones, probably because it has more of a homemade taste, and you know, you're making it with love and you're putting your little extra touches to it. Like the extracts definitely give it more of a homemade flavor. So yeah, so feel free to do the icing, which is what I'm doing, or like I say, you can just leave the, if you're not like an icing fan, you can leave it as is. They taste really good without the icing too. And if you want to do maybe like powdered sugar, sprinkle some powdered sugar, that will be great as well. Now I'm going in with the final finishing touch, which are the sprinkles. I'm only using the Christmas sprinkles. So I know you guys see I have the regular Confetti icing over there, and it comes with its own sprinkles, but those sprinkles are more like pastel. It's giving more like Easter. So I only use the icing out of that. I didn't use the sprinkles, and I'm choosing to just use the Christmas themed sprinkles from the red icing. All right, guys, this is the final result. They look scrumptious. They were very good, actually. They taste just as good as they look. Again, you can make this with any holiday. It does not have to just be Christmas. So Easter, Halloween, Valentine's Day, literally it's all about the dye. So you follow the same steps. You just dye your dough a different color, and you can get different colored icing if you're choosing to use icing, and if not, all you have to worry about is the dye. So this is definitely a recipe that you can use for any and every holiday, and it is guaranteed to be a hit, and it's super easy to make with ingredients that you can easily find in the store. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't. Have a very Merry Christmas, and see you next time.